Good morning. It's June 12th, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. In a groundbreaking stride towards combating Alzheimer's, recent clinical trials and studies shed light on the significant impact of lifestyle changes and exercise on cognitive health. At the forefront, Dr. Dean Ornish's clinical trial reveals that lifestyle interventions can not only improve cognitive skills, but also reduce amyloid levels in participants, marking a promising advance in Alzheimer's treatment. Though not all participants saw improvements, the positive outcomes observed suggest a potential pathway to slowing the disease's progression. Further investigations by Dr. Ornish and Dr. Schindler call for more extensive research and larger sample sizes to validate these findings comprehensively. Among the participants, Cece Zerbe's experience stands out, showcasing the profound benefits that such intervention programs can have on individual brain health. This personal story highlights the broader potential of lifestyle changes in enhancing cognitive functions. Parallelly, a study published in Aging Cell reveals that exercise plays a crucial role in preventing cognitive decline in the aging population. By rejuvenating aged microglia and reducing inflammation in key brain cells, exercise not only improves cognitive function in aged mice, but also benefits other brain cells like astrocytes and oligodendrocytes. These findings underscore the cellular benefits of exercise on the aging brain and suggest viable interventions to slow cognitive decline. The importance of timely intervention and continued research is emphasized, indicating a hopeful future in the fight against Alzheimer's disease. Additionally, the article underscores the value of structured routines in everyday life, showing how they can reduce stress, increase productivity, and ultimately enhance overall well-being. Together, these insights offer a multifaceted approach to improving brain health and combating cognitive decline. Space tourism is not just a thrilling adventure, it's a journey that changes the human body in ways we're only beginning to understand. Recent research published in Nature journals has peeled back the curtain on this phenomenon, focusing on the physiological changes experienced by space tourists, akin to those faced by astronauts. This intriguing study, especially highlighted by the data from the Inspiration 4 mission by SpaceX, reveals the resilience and adaptability of the human body in the vacuum of space. The research meticulously documented shifts in cellular behavior and immune system changes observed in space tourists. Specifically, it was found that around 95% of health markers returned to normal within a mere 3 months after the tourists returned to Earth. This finding is particularly noteworthy as it underscores the human body's remarkable ability to recover from the stresses of space travel. Delving deeper, the study examined the effects of spaceflight on the skin, kidneys, and immune system of 4 space tourists. Despite the profound changes, the overall conclusion was reassuring. Short-term spaceflight did not pose significant health risks. This revelation is a significant milestone for the burgeoning space tourism industry, highlighting the safety of these cosmic voyages. An interesting angle of the study suggests that female astronauts may have a better tolerance for the stress of space travel, attributed to their body's adaptability. This insight could shape future astronaut selection and training programs. Moreover, the research fuels optimism about the feasibility of safe Mars missions, despite the looming concern of radiation exposure. The findings from this study are not just academic, they have real-world implications for astronauts and space tourists alike. As we stand on the brink of making space travel more accessible, understanding and mitigating the negative effects of space on the human body becomes paramount. This research lays the groundwork for a future where space travel is as routine as air travel, with safety and health considerations at the forefront. In a groundbreaking revelation, the University of Bristol's recent study published in Nature Climate Change showcases a significant victory in the fight against ozone layer depletion. By highlighting the dramatic decrease in ozone-depleting substances, particularly HCFCs, this research points to a brighter future for our planet's atmospheric health. For years, HCFCs were ubiquitous in everyday products like refrigerators and aerosol sprays, contributing significantly to ozone layer damage. However, the tide has turned thanks to the stringent regulations set forth by the Montreal Protocol. This international treaty, aimed at phasing out the production and consumption of ozone-depleting substances, has proven its worth. The study's findings are particularly striking, revealing that the total amount of ozone-depleting chlorine in HCFCs peaked in 2021, a full 5 years ahead of initial projections. This early achievement underscores the effectiveness of multilateral agreements and environmental regulations in curbing harmful emissions. Beyond the recovery of the ozone layer, this reduction in HCFCs plays a crucial role in combating global warming, given their potency as greenhouse gases. The researchers emphasize the importance of maintaining strict controls and promoting ozone-friendly alternatives to ensure these positive trends continue. They argue that only through diligent environmental monitoring and adherence to international agreements can we safeguard our planet for future generations. This study not only highlights a significant environmental success story, but also serves as a call to action to uphold and strengthen our commitment to preserving the Earth's atmosphere. In a groundbreaking discovery, researchers at Johns Hopkins University have unveiled alarmingly high levels of ethylene oxide in southeastern Louisiana's Cancer Alley, raising significant concerns over public health and environmental safety. This area, notorious for its petrochemical manufacturing facilities, is now under the microscope for emitting concentrations of ethylene oxide that exceed safe levels by a staggering 1,000-fold. Utilizing a mobile lab, the team conducted direct measurements to pinpoint the source of these dangerous emissions. Their findings attribute the shockingly high levels of ethylene oxide directly to industrial activities, specifically from the petrochemical plants dotting the landscape of Cancer Alley. This toxic gas, known for its carcinogenic properties, poses a grave risk to the area's residents, sparking an urgent review by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. The EPA's involvement comes as ethylene oxide levels near industrial sites were reported to reach up to 40 parts per billion, more than double the acceptable threshold. Such findings underscore the critical need for immediate action to mitigate pollution and protect the vulnerable populations residing in these areas. The study's spotlight on the disproportionate impact of industrial pollution on impoverished and Black communities has led to a clarion call for stricter regulations and enhanced monitoring efforts. Researchers are particularly concerned about the long-term health effects on children exposed to ethylene oxide, advocating for robust measures to safeguard these communities from the carcinogen's harmful impact. The call for action is clear. More accurate monitoring and stringent regulations are essential to ensure the health and safety of residents in southeastern Louisiana's Cancer Alley. In a pioneering step toward understanding and treating Crohn's disease, scientists at the University of Cambridge have achieved a significant breakthrough by growing mini-guts in the lab. This innovative approach opens up new vistas in the study of chronic gastrointestinal diseases, directly impacting patients like 11-year-old Arthur Hatt, who suffer from this debilitating condition. Led by Professor Matthias Zillbauer, the team utilized cells from the inflamed guts of patients to create organoids, or miniaturized versions of the gut, to delve into the mechanics of Crohn's disease. These organoids have shed light on the critical role of epigenetic changes, modifications in DNA expression without altering the DNA sequence itself, and the importance of the major histocompatibility complex, MHC, I pathway in the disease's progression. The research, detailed in the journal Gut and supported by the Medical Research Council and the Milner Therapeutics Institute, aims at forging pathways to more personalized treatments. By understanding the specific genetic markers of patients, the study paves the way for therapies tailored to individual needs. A key discovery of the study is the identification of the MHCI pathway as a pivotal factor in the inflammation observed in the gut lining of Crohn's patients. Additionally, the research suggests that environmental factors, such as infections and antibiotics, might trigger the epigenetic changes leading to recurring inflammation even after treatment. The team's findings also reveal that the epigenetic patterns observed in Crohn's patients correlate with the severity of the disease. This correlation offers a beacon of hope for developing more effective therapies and gaining a deeper understanding of Crohn's disease. Further cementing the potential of this research, a patent has been filed for the groundbreaking technology developed, and efforts are underway to partner with commercial entities to advance this work. Arthur Hatt's journey with Crohn's disease underscores the profound impact of this condition on children and the critical need for treatments that are customized to the unique genetic makeup of each patient. This study not only represents a leap forward in the fight against Crohn's disease, but also illustrates the power of scientific innovation in creating tangible solutions for those affected by chronic illnesses. This has been your daily brief in science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.